Some say if he could be bothered, he could crack the Da Vinci Code in 43 seconds. Others believe he doesn't need to use Google, he just thinks. However, it is now my pleasure to introduce the future CEO of KFC, the man otherwise known as the Wizard.
All our lives, we are told to be different. We are told to embrace our individuality and to stand out. But what if I were to tell you the exact opposite? Fit in, be a part of the crowd, enjoy the comfort and security it provides. All my life, that's what I've done. I've never wanted to be different, I've never wanted to stand out or to be even noticed. Casually flying under the radar, I've always felt comfortable this way, safe and secure. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that's how you should live. It's about recognising when to stand out, when to be different, and when to stand up and move into the spotlight. No one can ever teach us the perfect moment to do this. Everyone is different, and everyone takes the stage at different times. Often, we must make this long, arduous journey on our own. With each step we take away from our comfort zone, we take a step closer to who we truly want to become. My name is Adrian Mitropoulos, and thank you for giving me a chance to be in the spotlight and to stand out. Everyone knows you learn something new every day, but sometimes you can gain knowledge from even the most unsuspected of places, like a book. Even more surprisingly, a prescribed Year 12 book. This book I speak of is a riveting novel about a man's journey along a road. Earlier this year, we were privileged enough to meet this great man, Mr. Michael McGurr. And what did the road teach him? That sometimes you need to be wrong in order to learn what's right. I believe McGurr was onto something here. And he's not giving you a license to do something completely wrong and label it a learning experience. What he does highlight is the value and importance of failure. Don't be afraid to fail. In a test, in sport, in any aspect of your life. Because if you don't have some failures, you're not trying hard enough. Every failure takes us one step closer to success. When we fail to sing the school song, do we give up? No, we do what it takes to succeed. Even if it means repeating the school song 4 times, just to get that expected level of gusto and enthusiasm. That perfect moment that leaves walking out those double doors, that little back door in the corner, with a warmth you can feel and a feeling of success. We can also learn from others. One person that I've learned from has been with me through both the good times and the bad. He's the first person I see every morning and the last person I say goodbye to at the end of every day. No, it's not my dad, it's my bus driver Gary. Also known as Gaz, Gazza, and yeah, that's about it. On the surface, Gary is seen as a bus driver. That's because, well, he drives a bus. But underneath this obvious exterior is a man with a friendly nature and who expresses himself through kind words and actions, whether it's catch you later mate or have a goodie. As I walk off that bus, I think to myself, yeah, I will have a goodie, Gaz. But then reality sets in. I have 2 sacks today, 1 tomorrow, and an exam next week. But the positivity Gary exudes resonates throughout the whole bus. And I've learned from the effort Gary goes to make that bus trip and those challenging school days a little more bearable. His effort does make a difference. Sometimes we have to change our perceptions of school in order to achieve the same positive outlook that Gary has each and every day. Learning is about more than just hitting the books. Often, school is described by our teachers as being what you make it. The more work you do, the better marks you get. The more you put in, the more you get out. This is true, of course, but it doesn't mean that school can't be enjoyable. For example, each week we look forward to a school assembly, a 30-minute window of opportunity to celebrate the week's achievements. Whether it's enjoying the rare and unique assembly items, such as rapping orangutans, or enthusiastic musical performances from the likes of Lockie Brown and Isaac Martin, or even laughing at the great jokes in the latest Prefect speech. These are the things that can make not only our assemblies, but our school so great. Now, I've always been told that school days are the best days of your life. But with each passing day, I feel like we are counting down to something. What are we counting down to? What lies beyond school? Exams? Freedom? No, it's something much more. You see, if school represents the best days of your life, then whatever lies beyond are the best years of your life. But to experience these years, we must challenge ourselves to make the most of our opportunities and to learn from every experience, whether it be mistakes, failures, inspirational individuals, or the many challenges school presents. We must also learn when to stand out from the crowd, for later in life, this crowd only gets bigger. One individual who had accomplished this in their lifetime was Steve Jobs. In an address to the 2005 graduating class of Stanford University, Jobs shared a powerful message on life and learning, the same message that I would like to leave with you today. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the result of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Thank you.
Adrian, congratulations on a wonderful Prefect speech. Once again, you've shown us why this institution of the GVGS Prefect speech is so special and so important, and what a fine way to finish off term 2. I think that particularly your comments about the importance of failure being an essential part of learning, and our courage to take a risk and be prepared to fail. That's one message I've certainly put on this speech today. Thank you very much. We're having a brief assembly today because, of course, we have the important business of the middle years activity day ahead of us.